Hello and welcome to the weekend. Zuma was not released to enjoy staying at home, says former correctional minister. A few days ago, we have learned that the decision by Otto Fraser, who was the Commissioner of Correctional Service, to release former President of the Republic of South Africa and African National Congress, Jacob Zuma, was unlawful. This was after former President Jacob Zuma only served 2 months printing sentence out of 15 months sentence period he was given. He spent 1 in jail and then he got admitted to the hospital. Then Fraser decided to remove him. His release was challenged by many institutions and citizens such as AfriForum, Democratic Alliance and others. They have been challenging his release in court, determined to see him back in prison as soon as possible. That was just last week. A judgment was passed that former president must be rearrested and serve his sentence for the remaining of 13 months. According to the person who released the former president Jacob Zuma, who's Dr. Fraser, the former president was not released to enjoy staying at home. He is starting this now. While president release is challenged in court, he is the only person responsible for his release since he has overpowered the board with deals with that. Meanwhile, there is one thing Ramaphosa failed to learn from Zuma. There is a saying that says, you ask those who are ahead of the leading way. You can't just do things the way you want and the way you think. You are not leading up the animals, but people who are fully capacitated with politics at large. Well, people can direct if you are leading them using ideological concussions. It's unlikely that the leading president didn't learn anything from former President Jacob Zuma. Zuma leads the country and served 2 months terms of his office without being forced to step down. Well, we cannot be guaranteed that there was no corruption during his times, but he led the country and there were fewer complaints than today. Indeed, one thing Cyril Ramaphosa lacked to learn from Zuma was the leadership skills. Once you master this, it is so easy for you to work hand in hand with people who will help you in the presidency. Zuma learned from the ANC intelligences, the ways of moving and dealing with problems. He understood the significance of power and used it wisely. Now the country is out of control in his presence. May the new leader who will take over when he steps down do nothing but relieve. Zuma is a politician who grew up in politics and Ramaphosa is a businessman, so that's the difference between the two. Zuma is a true politician indeed. How corrupt, loot and steal with impunity as if it was a normal life. Thanks for watching this video. Please do well to share your comments on the comment section.